Here we are.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
It's been a minute since we've done this.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I mean, the market is not really changed too dramatically since the last time we talked. It's still, buyers have such a big opportunity right now to get concessions. I don't think there's any doubt anymore that we are in a buyer market shift.
It's shifted. It definitely
could that be extremely temporary? Maybe, let's say rates were to drop, the Fed actually does what they need to do and lower it 1 or 2%. I think overnight the demand could double, triple, quadruple and get out there, but that's a significant event. If nothing like that happens, I think we've seen a big shift to the buyer side.
For sure. It's the first time in 5 years that buyers are able to get concessions, and I see people lowering their prices and lowering their prices. It's a weird sort of quiet market. I would think that with that happening, that buyers would jump on the bandwagon and take advantage of it, but they're not.
So do you see values going down, or do you see incorrect list prices adjusting to where it should be?
I think incorrect list prices more than values going down, but I think there is a small shift in values going down.
Yeah.
But definitely people are listing higher than they should, and it's huge.
And I think that a lot to do is a lag. There's a lot of realtors, just so you guys know, 90% of realtors in San Diego do like 5 sides a year, 5 transactions or less. A lot of people are not doing enough repetition where they know what's changed in a small amount of time, 1 month, 2 month, 3 month. You're obviously the exception to that. You're in the 10% easily. And you've known when you list a home now, it needs to be listed aggressively and gorgeous if you want to have a chance of getting people in there enough to let the emotions start to bid up the price.
It used to be that, a house would come on the market and that first week you would get eyes on the property and you'd have 1 or 2 offers, if not more. Now, the average time on the market is like closer to 70 to 90 days. And it's scaring the sellers a bit, but it is what it is.
So we have a large pool of buyers, probably some of the biggest pent-up demand that we've had in a long time, that are sitting. And they're sitting because they either can't afford it or they're waiting for something to happen. So the buyers that are out there right now, what I've been seeing, 2-1 buy downs, 3-2-1 buy downs, concessions on sales price, requests for repairs.
Yeah.
It really is a window of time for that buyer to really get a lot more.
Absolutely. This is the first time in years and years that I've seen that.
So that helps with the affordability.
Mm-hmm.
The other concern is the stability of the market. People fear that there's going to be some sort of crash. And, we can speculate in certain cities around the nation that may have been overdeveloped, that may have been one of those remote work havens, and now everything's kind of changing. But we're San Diego based. That's our market.
Right.
We don't have a ton of land to build new houses on. Right? We don't have a lot of places that will let the high rises be built to accommodate.
No,
so we're going to have a more challenging supply and demand problem regardless of what we're going through right now.
Yeah.
So what's your advice to buyers?
If you can hop in now, because there's this little window where you're going to get so much more bang for your buck. And as you always said, marry the house but date the rate. So I think if you can qualify, do it. Even if you want to buy something and just use it as an investment, get in.
What would you tell a seller right now that also wanted to buy?
I would probably not have them do a bridge loan. Sorry. I would have them get their house on the market and be aggressive in their pricing and really know what their competition is. Before, you could pretty much guarantee if you put your house on the market, it would sell quickly and you'd be good to go. But it's just not like that anymore. And so I would say, really do your research, price it aggressively, and then, right? And right now people are taking contingencies.
That's what I was going to ask.
So that's the first time in years
that
people are taking contingencies.
So I think that's a big thing to hit home on. Like if you're going to sell your house in the next 5 years and you're not going to buy anything, I think you can pause. I think you can wait. I think you can wait for rates to go down and try to time when you sell that property.
Yeah.
But if your intention is to sell a home and buy a home, I think that's not going to win. I think the winning strategy in that situation is do it fast, do it soon, because like Lori said, we are getting offers accepted with the contingency of you selling your home first, and we haven't seen that kind of a market for a very long time here.
No.
If you're having a home that's on the market for 75 days, you might be able to buy it contingent with a sale and get one little buy down or something else in addition. Like, it is that kind of a market. And I think people that wait too long for some event to happen are not going to have the better outcome, because more competition is going to come and the emotions are going to drive the prices up.
Absolutely.
So
We'll
if
see you
wanna,
soon.
Yeah, strategize is a very, there's never been more important time to really have that strategy conversation before you do anything. So call me, call Lori anytime. We'd be happy to help.
Yeah, thanks.
See
Bye.
ya.